Number 10. Welcome to the land of fire and ice, Iceland, a country that looks like it belongs on another planet. Where else can you walk between tectonic plates, witness molten lava spewing from volcanoes, and then, just a few miles away, stare at ancient glaciers and turquoise ice caves? This island nation is shaped by the Earth's rawest forces. Waterfalls like Gullfoss and Seljalandsfoss plunge off cliffs into misty canyons, while the midnight sun and northern lights light up the sky in ways you can't imagine until you see it yourself. Iceland's landscape is a photographer's dream. Geysers erupt. Black sand beaches stretch for miles, and moss-covered lava fields give an otherworldly feel to every step. Despite being a small country with fewer than 400,000 people, Iceland's natural beauty is truly vast. It's a place where the earth breathes, steams, and roars, and where you feel small in the best way. That's why Iceland earns the 10 spot in our countdown of the most beautiful countries in the world. At number 9, we traveled to the southern tip of Africa. Welcome to South Africa, a country where landscapes shift dramatically in just a few hours of driving. Few places on Earth offer this kind of diversity. You'll find golden beaches, towering mountains, lush forests, and vast savannas, all in one country. Cape Town, often ranked among the most beautiful cities in the world, sits beneath the iconic Table Mountain, where ocean views stretch endlessly. A short drive takes you along the Garden Route, one of the most scenic coastal drives on the planet. Then there's Kruger National Park, home to the legendary Big Five: lions, elephants, rhinos, leopards, and buffalo. Here, nature is wild, raw, and breathtakingly alive. In the Drakensberg Mountains, clouds swirl around jagged peaks, while waterfalls tumble down into hidden valleys. To the west, the red sands of the Kalahari Desert glow under the sun. And to the east, tropical coastlines meet the warm Indian Ocean. What makes South Africa so extraordinary is not just the beauty of its landscapes, but the way those landscapes change with every region. It's a photographer's dream, a nature lover's paradise, and a place that feels like multiple countries in one. That's why South Africa proudly takes the number 9 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. Stretching like a ribbon along the edge of South America, Chile is one of the most geographically diverse countries in the world, and one of the most beautiful. From north to south, it's a journey through extremes. In the north, you'll find the Atacama Desert, the driest, non-polar place on Earth. It's a surreal landscape of salt flats, flamingos, lunar valleys, and skies so clear they're used for deep space observation. Travel south and the terrain transforms, from vineyards in the Central Valley to the sparkling lakes and snow-capped peaks of the Lake District. And then comes Patagonia. Few places are as breathtaking as Chilean Patagonia, where jagged mountain ranges pierce the clouds, turquoise glaciers calve into icy fjords, and windswept plains feel like the edge of the world. And if that weren't enough, way off in the Pacific Ocean, Chile is home to Easter Island, with its mysterious Moai statues, standing watch over green hills and volcanic craters. Whether you're exploring volcanoes, hiking in national parks like Torres del Paine, or stargazing under the clearest skies on the planet, Chile offers a raw, untouched kind of beauty that few countries can match. And that's why Chile takes the number 8 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. At number 7 on our list, we go north to the vast, wild, and stunningly beautiful land of Canada. It's the second largest country on Earth, and much of it is still untouched wilderness. If you're looking for breathtaking nature, Canada delivers it in every direction. In the west, you have the majestic Rocky Mountains, where turquoise lakes like Lake Louise reflect towering peaks and glaciers. Banff and Jasper National Parks look like they belong on a postcard, but they're very real. Head east, and you'll find the rolling forests of Quebec and the colorful seaside towns of Nova Scotia. The coastlines are dramatic. The wildlife is abundant, and in autumn, the landscapes explode with fiery red and gold. Then there's the Canadian Arctic, where polar bears roam. Northern lights dance and silence stretches for miles. In between, endless forests, rivers, prairies, and over 2 million lakes paint a picture of pure natural wonder. Even cities like Vancouver and Montreal are surrounded by mountains, water, and green space, blending nature and culture beautifully. Whether it's whale watching on the Pacific, kayaking through fjords, or standing beneath the thunder of Niagara Falls, Canada offers one of the most diverse and awe-inspiring landscapes in the world. That's why it earns the 7th spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. At number 6, we arrive at a tropical wonderland of over 17,000 islands. Welcome to Indonesia. This country is an explosion of biodiversity, culture, and natural beauty. From towering volcanoes to emerald rice terraces, coral reefs to dense rainforests, Indonesia is as wild as it is beautiful. Start with Bali, the crown jewel, with its surf-ready beaches, mystical temples, and terraced landscapes that seem sculpted by nature and art combined. But Bali is just one of many. On Java, you'll find dramatic volcanoes like Mount Bromo. In Sumatra, elephants roam rainforests, and orangutans swing through the treetops of Gunung Leuser National Park. Then there's Komodo Island, home of the legendary Komodo dragon, and Raja Ampat, a diver's paradise where crystal waters hide some of the richest marine biodiversity on Earth. Even the underwater world here is stunning. Coral reefs teeming with life, glowing jellyfish lakes, and sunken volcanic formations. With over 300 ethnic groups, countless languages, and a mix of ancient spirituality and modern energy, Indonesia is more than just beautiful. It's alive in every sense. That's why Indonesia takes the number 6 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. Coming in at number 5 is a country that feels like an open-air museum. Welcome to Italy, where every corner bursts with beauty, history, and natural charm. Most people think of Italy for its food and architecture. And yes, the Colosseum, Venice's canals, but the country's natural landscapes are just as breathtaking. To the north, the Dolomites rise sharply into the sky, jagged mountains that turn pink at sunset. Below, peaceful alpine lakes like Lago di Braies reflect forests and cliffs with mirror-like clarity. In the center, you'll find the rolling hills of Tuscany, dotted with vineyards, cypress trees, and medieval hill towns. It's the kind of scenery that feels timeless. And then there's the coast. The Amalfi Coast is one of the most picturesque stretches of shoreline in the world. Colorful villages cling to cliffs, overlooking turquoise waters. The islands, equally stunning. From Sardinia's rugged beaches to the volcanic beauty of Sicily, the Mediterranean never looked better. Italy's charm lies in its contrast, from the snowy Alps to sun-drenched shores, from ancient ruins to vibrant modern cities. It's a country that engages all your senses effortlessly. That's why Italy earns the 5 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. At number 4, we travel to a land so cinematic, it's been the backdrop for epic fantasies. Welcome to New Zealand. Split into 2 islands, North and South, New Zealand is a compact country packed with jaw-dropping natural variety. On the South Island, you'll find the towering Southern Alps, where snow-covered peaks rise above. Turquoise lakes like Lake Tekapo and Lake Pukaki. The Fiordland National Park, with its misty cliffs and deep glacial fjords like Milford Sound, feels like a world untouched by time. The North Island offers a different kind of beauty. Active volcanoes, bubbling geothermal pools, and vast green valleys. Places like Rotorua steam and hiss from underground activity, while Tongariro National Park looks like another planet. Then there's the coast. Golden beaches, hidden bays, and lush rainforests run right up to the ocean. Whether you're hiking, kayaking, or just driving, every corner of this country feels like a postcard. But New Zealand's beauty isn't just in its scenery. It's also in its purity and peace. The air is clean, the stars are bright, and nature is deeply respected. That's why New Zealand earns the number 4 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. Coming in at number 3 is a country where every view feels like a painting. Welcome to Switzerland, the heart of alpine beauty. This small country is world famous for its snow-capped peaks, glacial lakes, and immaculate valleys. From the legendary Matterhorn to the lush meadows of Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland is nature at its most precise and picturesque. Take a ride on a scenic train like the Glacier Express, and you'll pass through fairy tale villages, deep gorges, and mountains that touch the clouds. In winter, it's a snowy paradise for skiing and snowboarding. In summer, those same mountains come alive with wildflowers and hiking trails. The lakes here are equally magical, from the deep blue of Lake Geneva to the crystal clear waters of Lake Lucerne. Surrounded by medieval towns and charming chalets, everything in Switzerland feels clean, calm, and balanced. Even the cities, like Zurich, Bern, and Lucerne, are nestled right in nature, blending modern life with timeless scenery. What makes Switzerland truly special is the harmony, where humans and mountains coexist beautifully, and everything seems designed to enhance nature, not overpower it. For its perfect blend of dramatic landscapes, pristine nature, and alpine charm, Switzerland earns the number 3 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. At number 2, we journey to a land where tradition and nature are deeply intertwined. Welcome to Japan, a country of seasons, serenity, and stunning contrasts. From the snow-covered peaks of Hokkaido in the north to the tropical beaches of Okinawa in the south, Japan offers a landscape that changes dramatically, not just by region, but with every season. In spring, the country transforms into a sea of pink and white as cherry blossoms bloom across cities and countryside. In autumn, fiery red maples light up temples, forests, and mountainsides. There's a quiet beauty here, in the perfect symmetry of Mount Fuji, rising above misty lakes, in bamboo forests that sway in the wind, in peaceful Zen gardens. Even Japan's urban beauty is unique. Kyoto's old wooden streets and glowing lanterns, Tokyo's neon skyline mirrored in rivers, and the sleek, snow-dusted rooftops of traditional homes all create a blend of nature and design that feels timeless. Then there's the coast, jagged cliffs, hidden coves, and volcanic islands, all wrapped by an ocean that shapes Japan's culture and spirit. Japan is a country of visual poetry, where every detail matters, and every scene tells a story. For its rich mix of natural elegance, cultural depth, and seasonal magic, Japan earns the number 2 spot in our countdown of the world's most beautiful countries. Taking the crown at number 1, we arrive in a country where beauty flows from every landscape. Every village, every view. Welcome to France. France is a masterclass in natural variety. From the snow-capped Alps to the sun-drenched shores of the French Riviera, from the lavender fields of Provence to the cliffs of Normandy, every region has its own distinct charm, and all of it is stunning. The Loire Valley is home to fairy tale chateaux and riverside vineyards. The Dordogne and Alsace regions boast medieval towns tucked between rolling hills and forests. And then there's Corsica, an island of wild coastlines, hidden beaches and rugged mountain trails. It's like France in miniature, with Mediterranean flair. Even the cities shine. Paris, with its elegant boulevards, romantic bridges, and golden-lit monuments, is one of the most beautiful capitals in the world. But beauty doesn't stop there. Towns like Annecy, Colmar, and Aix-en-Provence offer color, history, and harmony in every corner. In France, art, food, architecture, and nature come together effortlessly. It's a country that doesn't just look beautiful, it lives beautifully. That balance of culture and scenery, history and refinement, wildness and elegance, is what places France at number 1 in our countdown of the most beautiful countries in the world. Thanks for watching.